Here we go, Austin, Texas real estate market update. Let's go. All right, my name is Paulie C., owner and operator of The Machine at Tyfke Real Estate in Austin, Texas. And hey, it's my job to keep an eye on the real estate market because there is so much going on here in Austin, Texas, and people really don't know what's going on. You have talking heads from California and different states on commentating on what's going on in Texas, and they don't live here. They don't know what's going on, and they can't tell from the data that I'm actually even resourcing right now from Austin Board of Realtors, because that data tracks trends year over year, and that's just too far of a gap to understand what's really going on month over month. So hey, that's why I do these videos, to interpret the data month over month and give you that trending to understand, should I buy? Should I sell? And so we'll talk about that at the end of today's video. Stay tuned. All right, let's jump right into Travis and Williamson County, the two main counties that incorporate the greater Austin, Texas area. Travis, the more urban central portion county of the greater Austin, Texas area. And then Williamson County, the northern more part of Cedar Park, Leander, Round Rock, Georgetown, Hutto, Pflugerville, a little bit more rural and spread out versus Travis County. Okay, let's jump in because this data tells us a story on what's going on with the market and where it's going. I'll get to that in a minute. All right, so Travis County, $510,000, the median sales price for the month of November. Now, hey, I get it. It's January in Austin, Texas, but those numbers for December don't come out until the second or third week of the following month. And so we just got to sit here and wait. So we're looking at November's numbers. Now look, no, November's closings are for sales that initiated in October. So realistically, we're typically looking at data that's a couple of months old in regards to what's going on. I'll give you a couple of pointers on what to look out for as a buyer or seller for key indicators that tell you what's going on right now. I'll do that at the end of the video. Okay, so $510,000 for average price point in Travis County. At the beginning of the year, January 2023, average price point was $500,000. So we're only up $10,000. And hey, by the way, October to November, we actually lost 3% just in 1 month over those winter months, where the average price point in Travis County actually fell 3% in 1 month. Now that's a pretty significant number if you consider that 3%, if that were to occur month over month over month over month for 12 months, that's 36% depreciation. We're not probably going to see that again, because in 2022 is when we actually saw the biggest chunks of appreciation, 2022, where portions of Austin, Texas lost 30% of value, just chunking down in depreciation in 2022. And so what happened in 2023 was just kind of this, little up, little down, little up, and then little down towards the year. I'm sure December's numbers, if I was to bet on it, are going to come down a little bit more. And so this year has been a volatile one in Austin, Texas. In Travis County, where again, that's the city central metro portion, the biggest portion of the central metro portion of Austin, Texas, is higher demand, higher price points. And so that volatility is significant in regards to where we're going. I'll comment on that towards the end. Okay, so closed sales down, new listings down 300, active listings down 300, pending sales down 100. What's that mean? Less people are coming to market. There's still some seller apprehension on, where would I move to? It's too expensive. I'm a little nervous about buying with interest rates so high. And so we see people holding back. Now, yes, a portion of that is stereotypical to the season of the year, fall and winter. Less people come to market, but this has just been a trend for pretty much the whole year. Now I'm looking here at my wall of fame on all the data from January to November in 2023, and even a good portion of 2022. And look, just less people are coming to market. And so the overall inventory has been hanging around 12,000, 11,000 homes on the market. We sell around 3,000 homes a month. And so look, there's a 3 or 4 month supply, 3 month supply of properties, a 4 month supply. It's 3.9 in Travis County. And so that months of supply actually means if no other homes came on the market, how long would it take to sell all those properties? 3.9 months, according to Austin Board of Realtors for November of 2023. Now, hey, look, historically, 3 months supply, 4 months supply, that's a pretty good seller's market. Realistically, right now, with interest rates moving that are closer to 7%, right now they're hovering below 7%, but on the higher side of the sixes, there's a lot of buyer apprehension from what's been happening with all that volatility and with higher interest rates and with uncertainty in global and economic conditions. And so, look, people, while the months of inventory is low and the selection of good properties priced right is still lower, there's still a lot of buyer apprehension. And we see that in average days on market in Travis County at 70 days, up 2 weeks, 13 days since September. That's a pretty big jump in the number of days on market. So things are moving slower, even though there's less homes on the market because of those key indicators that I just mentioned. Okay, so Williamson County, again, the more rural county of the greater Austin, Texas area, started the year at 437,000, down in November to 416,000. Now remember, I said Travis County's down 3% October to November. Williamson County is down 2% October to November. So again, we're seeing some slowdown based on seasonality, but man, I'm a little apprehensive on what that may mean with the upcoming months of December, January, February here. So median sales price in Williamson County, 416,000, down 2% in October. We're down closed sales 150-ish in Williamson County, or 150 homes, down 150 in new listings, down 200 homes in active listings. Same trend as Travis County, less people coming to market. The numbers are a little bit lower there because of the sparsity. There's homes spread out in Williamson County, as we see a higher concentration and higher activity in Travis County. Now, months of inventory, 3 months of inventory, a little bit lower compared to Williamson County, and 75 days on market in Williamson County. Same dynamics that we're seeing from Travis County. Okay, so now where are we going? Should I buy a home right now? Now, if you've been following and watching these videos, I'm sorry, I'm gonna give you the same answer that I gave you last month and the month before, which is it the right time for you? Does it make sense right now? Because there's some interesting dynamics in the market. Now, you hear a lot of lenders say, buy the home, date the rate, or date the rate, buy the home, whatever. I don't know if I like tricky little sayings and gimmicks. I don't know how you feel about gimmicks, but pretty typically I don't like them. But here's the deal. Look, you could buy a property right now and wait for the rate to come down and buy a property thinking that, well, hey, the rate will come down and it'll be more affordable later. But look, if you're buying that property based off of not being able to afford that rate and hoping that the rate comes down, I don't think that's a good idea, okay? Now, if you're comfortable with the rate being higher and you're okay with it not coming down and may not be happy about that, but you're able to eat that sandwich, then, hey, that may be still a good idea based off of the overall understanding that, look, Austin is going to be a high demand place based off of people moving from other states, the growing economy, technology, and Texas just being a strong, maybe the strongest state economically compared to any other states in the union. All right, so is it the right time to buy right now? Hey, there's great opportunities for especially new home builders bending over backwards to give you a deal to buy the rate down permanently, not these staggered rates that graduate back up over a year or two, which happen. If you got questions on that, contact us. But to buy down the rate permanently and have a more affordable payment. I'm seeing rates where they're down in the 5s, low 5s. They even saw one upper 4s with a builder who just needed to get rid of inventory, and so they're cooperating. All right, now, if you're buying a home and you're projecting, you're trying to figure out, whether I should buy based off of appreciation. Look, you're buying for the wrong reasons. It's like trying to day trade. Very few people can do it. I've seen more people lose money trying to time any market than just buying when it makes sense for you because it's a good investment and you can afford it, and the numbers the numbers do make sense, and you're not buying to project. You're not buying in speculation. That's not true investment. Speculation of appreciation. Hey, if that happens, great. That's built in, fantastic and awesome. While some investors do make sure that that's part of the equation. But look, it's all about cash flow, baby, for an investor. And am I able to get the property at a low enough price where the mortgage and the costs and the fees and the management are lower than what I can rent it for? But look, if you're buying the property as a primary homeowner, I just need to be able to afford the home. And so this is about affordability. This is about it making sense and understanding, look, I'm buying in this property to live in long-term as a primary homeowner. I'm buying this property as an investor because the cash flow makes sense. All right, should I sell my home right now? Hey, time is the enemy. Time is the enemy right now with what's going on, because we saw negative 3% in Travis County, October to November, negative 2%, October to November in Williamson County. Hey, December's numbers are probably gonna be down. January is arguably the slowest month of activity. Now that doesn't mean you can't get a great property or sell for the highest price in January based off of strategy and marketing and choosing the right real estate agent, right? But it's slower. There's less buyers running around in January. And so, look, you're gonna have to pay attention to, if you think that you're going to wait until the spring, March or April, and that things will be better then, you may have already lost an additional 7 to 10% of depreciation over a period of just a few months. And so what did waiting get you? You waited to lose money. And so should you wait? Well, man, you're definitely rolling the dice on whether that makes sense or not. And man, I don't know about you, but I hate gambling. And I lived in Las Vegas for almost 20 years. I hate gambling because I hate losing. And I certainly hate losing money. And with the volatility of the market and the trending of the winter months and the depreciation already occurring month over month over month, 3 straight months we've seen negativity in depreciation. September, October, November in Williamson and Travis County, 3 months in a row depreciation. December and January is probably a pretty good bet that we could see more. We could go up. But we have these dynamics of seasonality and trending of less of properties taking longer to sell. So it's reasonable that if you wait until spring, you've lost more money. Now, if you wait until May or June or July, will you have made that? Will that have made more sense? Well, if we lose another 5 to 7%, which could easily happen December, January, and February, and we make up that 5 to 7% in March, April, May, June-ish, whatever, and you're right back to where you started from. There could be more buyers running around though in the spring and summer though, Paul. But there's also more listings running around. And so there's this balance on trying to figure out, what should I do? What makes sense? And so taking into account almost 20 years of doing real estate, taking into account the hundreds of investors that we service on the sell and buy side, it's our mission to bring clarity around what's really going on in Austin, Texas, and the right information so that you can decide what's best for you. Stay tuned.